Good evening. We present the news summary. Stakeholders from different sectors met today to consult on the development of a 5-year national human resource plan. The consultative workshop took place at the STC conference room. The actual human resource plan ran from 2019 to 2023, while the new one is expected to come into force next year.
Today we are consulting stakeholders to look at their human resource needs based on the current trends in the labor market, and also future human resource needs that will come based on their projects and also on national development strategy, which has recently been launched by the government. Our current national human resource plan was from 2019 to 2023. But as you know, with the impact of COVID-19 pandemic on the labor market and the economy, there was a need to update the plan to better reflect the needs of the different economic sectors in the country. So this is why we are reviewing the plan, and also because we have the new national development strategy, which will work alongside the national human resource plan. Because in order to implement the different national strategic priorities, we need to use the human resources available, our labor force, and we also need to ensure that they are trained and developed based on the different skills and the different needs of the industries. We are consulting all the three sectors, meaning public sector, parastatal sector, and private sector. This is important because human resource needs is national. It's a national plan, so we need to know the requirements and the needs of all sectors. And we have representatives from different organizations, different ministries, parastatals, and private sectors as well. Representatives from different associations, like from tourism, retailers, agriculture, the different stakeholders, just to ensure that we can better understand what is happening in the sector, what will happen in the future, and how the different developments taking place will have an impact on the human resource that we will need in the future.
Journalist Ralph Volse was before the magistrate court at Anse Royal this morning in the ongoing case of criminal trespass against him. According to the charge, he went onto a Seychelles property at the international airport on March the 31st. He was arrested the next day and was in court on the 2nd of April for the first time. Volse said his lawyers are waiting for more documents from the prosecution. The 8th call under the Blue Grants Fund is open for proposals. This grant facility, managed by SECAT, finances projects targeting marine conservation, climate adaptation, and the blue economy. The CEO of SECAT, Marie-Mé Jérémy, has indicated that for the 8th call, SECAT is targeting projects which seek to implement the 3 national priority areas. Interested applicants have until the 27th of May to submit their applications. The new High Commissioner Designate of Australia to Seychelles, Kate Chumley, presented her credentials to President Wavel Ramkalawan at State House this morning. Ms. Chumley will be the 17th Australian High Commissioner to be accredited to Seychelles. She will be based in Port Louis, Mauritius. She said among the topics she discussed with the President were the blue economy, maritime security, and issues of climate change, amongst other concerns.
It was a very warm meeting between him and I, where we discussed the relationship between Australia and Seychelles. So in the blue economy space, there's lots going on in terms of biodiversity, but also looking at marine environments and coastal things like coastal erosion and trying to combat that. In Australia, we have an institution attached to a university called the Deakin Blue Carbon Hub, and they were instrumental in working with Seychelles to develop a blue carbon roadmap. So we're looking forward to working further through that mechanism. There's lots to be done on building up mangrove populations, on building up seagrass populations to improve the health of the oceans. The Indian Ocean, there are many maritime concerns that we spoke about. issues such as piracy, illicit drugs trafficking, people trafficking. These are things that the Australian government and Seychelles will continue to talk about and work on. It's interesting that the Mauritian government is hosting a ministerial conference on drugs this week. Both of our countries are sending delegations to that as a practical way to kind of discuss some of these issues. So those were the main things. I think in terms of the opportunities, we spoke about that deep collaboration that has gone back many years, and we're looking forward to continuing that cooperation so that both Australia as an Indian Ocean country and Seychelles can benefit.
The new ambassador designate of the State of Qatar to Seychelles, Mohammed Muttar Amash Al-Shamlani Al-Inazi, also presented his credentials to President Ramkalawan this morning at the State House. Mr. Al-Inazi will be the 5th Qatari ambassador to be accredited to Seychelles, and he will be based in Nairobi, Kenya. He expressed his commitment as the Qatari ambassador to Seychelles.
I am very pleased to present the best greetings from His Highness Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani, Amir of the State of Qatar, to all people of Republic of Seychelles. Also, I am glad to be a non-resident ambassador to this beautiful country. I look forward to improve the friendly relation between Qatar and Seychelles. I hope I can make good relationship than before. Finally, I look forward to continue cooperation between two countries.
To commemorate World Book and Copyright Day 2024 today, under the theme Radio Way, the National Library organized several activities this morning. Those included an exhibition honoring local female authors and writers, a display of works exhibited by UNICEF, and a donation of 44 books from the Housing Finance Company, HFC, to the library. The Chief Executive Officer of HFC, Ronnie Palme, handed over the books worth 11,000 rupees to the Permanent Secretary for Culture, Cécile Calebi. The Principal Librarian, Anne-Marie Robert, said there's lots of activities planned for this week.
To celebrate World Book and Copyright Day, the National Library, together with its partners, are organizing a series of activities targeting different groups to promote books, reading, publishing, and copyrights from the 23rd to the 27th of April. Recognizing the need to start reading from a young age and the involvement of parents in that endeavor, the library, with SAREB participation, is hosting reading sessions for parents with the theme Bringing Books Alive for Children, will be held on the 25th of April. These sessions will provide parents with the tools to read effectively with their children and to encourage them to make reading part of their lives. An exhibition of local women authors and writers, and a display of works and theses by UNICEF students and staff to honor local authors and writers. A forum bringing together professionals in the book trade will be held on the 26th of April. Different activities will also be held every day in the Children's Library. The activities will culminate in a special reading day on the Saturday 27th in the grounds of the library building. There will be a range of exciting activities such as art and craft, face painting of characters, chess tournaments, storytelling sessions, quizzes, word games, sale of books, etc. I urge parents to bring their children and to participate along with them.
And this was the news summary. Thank you for your attention.